It's hard to imagine, as magnificent as they are, that people actually kill them to eat. In fact, many of these birds are so endangered that you can count the number living in the wilds on one hand. What's your name, sweetheart?
Chelsea.
Chelsea. And do you have a question?
What does endangered mean?
Ah, good. Endangered. That means that it's too dangerous for them to live in their own houses. Isn't that awful, Chelsea? What if it was too dangerous for you to live in your house?
My daddy will take care of me.
Yes, I'm sure he would. But you see, these birds have no daddies, so I have to take care of them. These birds, as beautiful as they are and as loyal, people take them and they cage them for human amusement. They're the closest thing we have to the living dinosaur, and if we're not careful, they'll go the way of the dinosaur. They may become extinct.
Okay, kids, who wants to see the Hyacinth movie?
Hi, Dr. Lawson. I'm Jack Harmon. This is my friend Teresa Ramos.
Yes. Well, come and sit at my table.
Let me get that for you.
Perhaps your friend
Teresa.
could get us some coffee. Crema no azúcar for me. Gracias. Jack Harmon. Didn't you go to Princeton?
Yes, I did, as a matter of fact. How do you know that?
Well, I read the Daily Princetonian, and I can tell you that you're the only graduate who went into fish and wildlife.
Well, I like the quiet life.
Very commendable. I don't blame you. I did love Princeton, but I certainly did not like the weather in those winters. Do you remember those frightful winters? Not like this.
Thanks, Teresa.
Now, you'll like this coffee. It's from my favorite place in the world, Costa Rica. Cheers. Now, couldn't your father have gone to Princeton as well?
Yes, he did.
I thought so. I think he might have been in my class. Is that possible?
I suppose so.
He's a lawyer, as I remember.
Well, he passed away 28 years ago.
Oh, so young. What happened?
Plane crash.
A business trip?
No, my mother and sister flew out to meet me with him one time, and there were no survivors.
Oh, that's terrible, Jack. You know, you really must come to the Princeton Club for dinner one night. It's kind of like family.
Well, I don't think so. That's not really my kind of thing.
Oh, I think you'd enjoy it. It's with people whose last names you can pronounce. Have one of my favorite cigars.
That's a good cigar. I've had one of these before.
Ah, my only vice. There we go. Mm. I used to come here with my mother when I was a little boy.
Excuse me. The reason we came is to see if you can identify this feather.
Yes, that's a hyacinth macaw, a very rare and exotic bird. Where did you get this?
From a friend of ours, a young woman who passed away recently.
No, I'm sorry.
Do you have any idea where she might have found one of these around here?
There are a few private aviaries and owners around, but, you know, the wind scatters the feathers, so it would be hard to tell.
So where do the people get the birds?
Well, most of the breeders are in Miami. There are about 10 of them.
What about smugglers?
Possible, but not likely, because there's so few left in the wild.
Well, thank you, Dr. Lawson. It's good of you to see us.
Yes, well, don't hesitate to call if I can be of any further assistance.
Good. We appreciate it.
Goodbye.
Help! Puppy!
I get the impression you like these cigars.
I sure as hell wouldn't turn one down. Funny how these have become trendy these days.
Well, everything runs in cycles, Jack.
Listen, I want to ask you something. I was out inspecting a warehouse earlier, and I found some PVC pipe with bird feces on it. There was blood there, and there were some bird feathers. Looked like tropical birds.
And what, you want me to identify the feathers?
No, I want to see if you can explain the relationship between the birds and the pipe. It was perforated.
It's hard to tell if you didn't get a sample.
No, I didn't have time to. I shot a video, though, but I left it back at the office.
Well, now that's a good idea. Perhaps you could come over to the house tonight and we can watch the video. You can bring your friend. I'll draw you a map how to get there.
That's great. That sounds like a great idea. I'll ask her.
Nothing more vile, Jack, than people who harm endangered species.
Well, I agree, but as a renowned ornithologist, what do you suggest we do?
There is no we. What I'm doing is I'm buying a large tract of land in Costa Rica to preserve the beauty and keep out the despoilers. But I want to tell you something. Our species is being desecrated. And I suggest that if you're going to do anything, you do it now before it's too late, Jack.
I don't know nothing.
Shut up!
I don't know!
Where's Jack and Teresa?
Who?
The ones who called me.
Oh, they're on their way there now. You know, they said I could go if I gave you this.
Shut up.
No, please.
Shut up!
You know, this isn't any fun.
Shut up! Shit!
Hey, where you going? Don't leave me here like this. Hey!
What the hell are you doing, JB?
Why, Dr. Lawson, sir, I'm getting all this money here, and I'm going to get myself out of Dodge.
You put that back. That's my money. It's for my land. It's for my refuge.
Yeah, you loony bastard. Sure, it's for the refuge. It's all right for the refuge. It's for the refuge in Argentina.
Don't you know the difference between Central and South America? The refuge is in Costa Rica.
No, mine is in Argentina.
You have millions of my dollars in there. You put it back.
Do you think all this money's from your birds? Let me tell you something right now. I make more money, more profit on every one of my Asian flowers than you do on your stupid birds.
Asian flowers? Are you out of your mind?
I supply your clients with my Asians.
My clients? You stole my client list. This is slavery. We're talking about slavery.
Well, I wouldn't use that word slavery around here when the police come.
Why would the police come here?
Well, because you're the bird man, man. See, if I were you, I'd call my mama for a good lawyer and maybe get a shrink at the same time. And by the way, tell your mother that I resigned.
My mother doesn't even know you exist.
And let me tell you another thing. I work for your mother, and she told me to take care of you. She told me to keep you straight, but I guess I failed. Shame on me. But lose the makeup.
You stay here.
Oh, Jack, old boy. So good of you to come. You see, I'm having a bit of a problem. I need to call my mother, and I don't remember her number. I thought maybe you might have it. Do you, Jack? You have my mommy's number?
No. I don't. Why didn't you come out of there, Dr. Lawson, and look on the desk, and maybe you'll find it.
Oh, yes. Yes. That's a good idea. I hadn't thought of that. Yes. Yes. I'll find it. Yes.
What happened here, Dr. Lawson?
My assistant, that thief Walker. He took all the money for the birds.
Correction. Paul is to take off. Tell Sid.